Sometimes in football it's difficult, and we focus on what's pivotal. Stats about the game and all the moments that were critical. Teams get robbed, it's criminal, but don't be acting pitiful. Two bros and one couch, it's time to get political.
Hello and welcome to Two Bros, One Couch. I'm Dozza.
I'm Marco.
This is a show we talk to you about the weekend's games and goings on. I'm still feeling some type of way from my birthday celebrations, bro.
Did you have a good one, though?
I can't remember. I don't know.
It was Dozza's, if you believe it, 28th birthday. 28th.
Mad.
Look at him.
89.
Look at him.
I was born.
Listen. Look at him. Your face feels like Andrex. Just full puppy soft.
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
Good.
I think.
Good.
But let's move on.
I enjoyed it.
Move on to the serious business. Let's talk about Liverpool City to start.
Well, we've been putting tweets out all day. We wanted to ask you guys inputs and stuff. So obviously we got a reply off a City fan, as you can see there.
A bitter one.
Very bitter, I think.
Anthony Harris just put robbed.
Robbed. That's it. I'm not sure who he was talking about, Liverpool or City.
Andy Carroll was robbed.
At gunpoint.
That's robbed. I don't know if you can say...
Jordan Ibe was robbed.
I don't think you can say he was robbed.
Looking at that game, right? I mean, I watched the whole game. Didn't miss a minute. That game was so even. It was unbelievable. There were tackles that should have had sending off. Was it Michael Oliver in charge? Bummed
Of course
it,
it was.
obviously. Bummed it. Didn't want to have another bad game.
Sent off for error for flicking a man, but then...
I see Yaya
drop
go in.
kicks
Yeah.
someone in the chest.
Yaya went in and no one said shit.
Nothing.
No one said shit. And then I saw Milner foul Sterling in the penalty area. Should have definitely been a pen. So, in all, there's been bad decisions everywhere. But, all in all, two good teams playing against each other. Missed a lot of chances
Yeah.
to go ahead.
First half was 0-0, I don't know how.
I don't know how. Second half was only 1-1 and I don't know how. Guilty chances.
Yeah.
Aguero at the end. Lallana at the end.
That was a bad one.
Mad.
Lallana was bad.
Mad. So,
Ben Blay said, great game, good entertainment, pressure got to both sides, draw was a fair result.
yeah.
It was a fair result.
Yeah, it was.
It was, that's, you know,
Got that spot on.
that's the best way to analyse that game. Yeah, Toure, I don't know, I think he's done, man. I'm seeing a man like Emre Can looking like Usain Bolt flying past him.
Listen, let me tell you something. The funniest thing about the fact that Yaya looks so tired compared to everyone else was that everyone was saying, oh yeah, but they've just played this Champions League game. But he didn't play. He did not play. Aguero, for me, I know he missed chances and everyone saying he didn't have the best game, but I thought he was quite good. He's very... I don't understand why everyone's on this whole...
This is what we were saying about
mad
Ibra,
thing.
is in the positions for the opportunity.
Yes.
The goals will... It's Aguero, man.
It's Aguero.
It's Aguero.
It's mad. But that's... I mean, listen, going back to it, 1-1 is a fair result. You go into your next games now. I think Liverpool, Everton and City, Arsenal. You're both in charge of your own destiny. You're both already in the top four. You're in charge of your own destiny.
Yeah.
So it's only you lot can mess it up.
Don't slip up in it.
Don't slip up.
Don't let no one jump above you.
Don't slip up, because I tell you what, if people slip up, there's certain teams ready to pounce. Because I saw a certain team who were in second, third, fourth, fifth, and now a sixth.
Let's go there.
Oh, how the mighty.
Let's go there.
have
Drake drops
fallen.
more life and a new sixth god arrives.
I am shocked and appalled at that Arsenal-West Brom game.
Can we talk about the planes? Apparently these planes flew over before the game. Yeah? And then carried on flying during the game.
Yeah, that was Pearl Harbor. That was
I
one
find
side
it joke
against
how
another.
someone's gone, this is it, the banners aren't enough, we're getting a plane to say Wenger out. And then someone must have overheard that conversation, was like, yo, we should get one saying Wenger in. Shall we get one? And then them man have just
me and you've got different views on this. I think, that Blood Fam guy and the rest of his crew got that Wenger outplaying.
Yeah.
And Robbie, who hosts Arsenal from TV, he needs the views, so he got the other plane. He was like, you know what? He sat at home with his wife going, listen, I, Teresa. Man can't afford to lose Wenger, you know, because that's how man gets views.
Ty were flying it. I just think there's better things. There's a lot more stuff going on in the world that you could be spending money on. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I've always been against banners flying. I hated the one about Moyes, even though I knew Moyes was struggling.
Yeah.
I hated that. When I woke up to seeing that, you know, I was incensed with of United and the traditions, and you know, I always hope that with that, you know, you stay classy.
Yeah.
And there's no class about Arsenal's fans. None at all. None.
Well, Anthony Douglas put an interesting thing on our Instagram post about all this. He said, people need to relax. It's got to a point where people are used to blaming managers that players get away with murder. The truth is we are no further along with Sanchez, Ozil and Xhaka than we were with Bentner, Shamak and Danielson. That's deep.
Boy!
That's deep.
I didn't even read that. Boy!
He said, yes, the mentality and tactics come from the manager, but performance is ultimately down to the players.
Yeah.
Wenger's protected his players too much, and now it has come back to bite him in the ass. I want to see a change in leadership, but not in this way. It screams desperation.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of good points in there.
Yeah, that's big. That's big from Anthony Douglas.
I think so. I think the players need to come out and take a little bit of responsibility. Seriously.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, is we say this about every manager going through a bad time. Yeah, we say it about every manager. The players have to come out and have responsibility. But the bottom line is okay, Anthony Douglas said this, the players, rah. At the same time, what he also said was the manager puts the tactics there and they have to go out and put it on. Yeah. What were the tactics that he could have put out against West Brom? Because he got it fully wrong. That's
but
the
was
case.
that team not good enough to beat West Brom?
Yeah, the team's good enough to beat any team in the league. That's
So
not
what?
the point.
I don't understand.
The point is, what I'm trying to say is the tactics were wrong in that game. The tactics were all wrong. You saw it from what West Brom... I mean, it does become a battle of managers, yeah? We know that. Tony Pulis probably thought, you know what? Let's bully him, because that's what they were struggling with in the past games, yeah? In the past years, you bully Arsenal, they struggle. And Tony Pulis is the biggest one for doing it. He will bully your team constantly. And that's all he had to do. Literally, all their players just bullied Arsenal players. Do you know what I mean? And the only player they couldn't really hold down was Sanchez, and he got his goal. But second half, he couldn't be bothered.
Yeah,
he couldn't be bothered.
And this is it. So how was that down to... I don't understand how that's down to the manager.
Well,
if a certain man just goes, I'm not on this.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you tried to play without Sanchez. You probably did the right thing. Yeah? You probably did the right thing. Because if Sanchez is acting up going, I don't want to play, this and that, you probably did the right thing. The problem you've got is, in that football club, there will be factions. Yeah? You look at the new boys who've come in, Mustafa, Xhaka, Sanchez. They might all be together in a faction, along with Ozil. Like, this is just not going right, I don't like it. Now, if you don't get rid of that cancerous cell and quick, your team...
It spreads, man.
It spreads real quickly, Your team start going, why are they playing? They're disrespecting you. You've got players who've been there for years, probably played in the Wenger Wood trophies. And then you've got players over there going, well, we're not winning anything and it's all down to you lot and the manager. So you might have other players going, why the fuck are they playing? Yeah. They're disrespecting you. So they start losing respect for Wenger. You know what happens when two sets of factions or 3 or 4 factions lose respect for you? You've lost the whole thing.
That's it.
And this is the problem that Wenger might have. And do you know what? I saw his interview after the game where he said, I've already made my decision, right? He looked done. He don't deserve to go out like this. He deserves to go out the way someone like Alex Ferguson went out with a title or a cup or something where he goes, you know what? I bow out. I hope
with some dignity,
well.
and I just think there is none. There's no dignity in ours. When he leaves now, that's it, and it's like he's tarnished his name. Arsene Wenger, who's been there for that long.
It's not him that's tarnished his name though. This now is the players and the fans. The fans, right, can have opinions. They should have opinions.
Yeah, of course.
But they shouldn't be so strong and disgusting about it. Yeah, come on, you're better than that, man.
Okay.
Class, fam, class.
But we said earlier, do you think Arsene Wenger should go? Do you think he should stay? It's going to continue happening until there is a decision made. Calf's put, he said he should go. He should have gone last season. Would have at least not seemed forced. He's lost the majority of the fans. Seems to have lost the players too. Was known for being innovative. Now the football has become stale. Questionable signings for a while. I don't know. I can criticise his signings a little bit.
Yeah, you can do, definitely.
But at the same time,
I mean,
Mustafi is a flipping World Cup winner.
Yeah, that's the thing, innit?
You should be coming here, you should be dictating in that back four.
Do you think they will make the top four? Staggering, yeah? That we've had 92% out of just near 40 votes saying they will not make top four.
Wow.
With 8 or 9 games to go, how many games?
10 games, is
10
it?
games to
10
go,
games.
maybe. That's a no. As in, they can't even put together a run that could get them there.
Shall we talk about the team that have leapfrogged Arsenal?
Might as well. Our team.
The
Let's talk about our
ex-six
team.
gods.
Yeah.
Man United, no Ibra, no Pogba. I was worried.
No
I'm not
problem.
gonna lie. I looked at the squad and I messaged you before the game and
You
I said
did.
I'm a little bit worried here. We're not getting a 3 point.
And I messaged you saying we'll get a 1-0 win.
How wrong I was, because I don't know. I think we just looked free flowing. Rashford, Lingard look like free spirits up there.
I mean, I don't want to talk.
Enjoying life.
I don't really want to talk about the win. I personally don't like this whole. Oh, we're so tired and we're playing our second squad and I'm happy for the draw. Don't get me wrong, I know some of that is mind games, but some of it's really pathetic because really and truly, yeah, just like I've been saying about Arsenal's first team, they should be beating West Brom's first team.
Yeah.
And our second team should be beating Middlesbrough's first team.
Yeah, Roy Keane
That's how I see it.
didn't like all this fixture pile-up business from Mourinho.
No, I
Obviously,
don't,
Roy
and
Keane
I don't.
wanting-
You know, my question was quite simple today. You know, will Mourinho have done enough? Yeah? I feel with the squad he's got, yeah, the squad, not just the players he's brought in, but the squad he's got, we should have been challenging for the title, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And I feel as though the League Cup's one of them cups that teams go in for, and if you win it, you win it. The FA Cup you've got to go for. I mean, you got to the quarters this year. Not bad, because at the end of the day, you've gone up against Chelsea, who are probably the best team in the league. So it's not like we've gone out to another team and you think, oh, we had such a good chance. We've gone out to Chelsea under suspect circumstances. And Europa League, he's gone for that. He's in the quarters. You know, there is, for me, we're the favourites, but you can never be the favourites when it gets to a final, if we get there. So really and truly, for me, I'd say if he had a successful season this year, he would have to get to the final of the Europa League to win it, and win it, but get to the final. He's won the League Cup, and he needs to make top four. That's how I see it. Because that's the only way I think he's done a good job as United coach this year, because he's had enough players, and he's got the squad depth for the management of them games. He's got the squad depth. Because if he's saying he's not got the squad depth, what he's trying to say is his players like Lingard, Fellaini, Ashley Young, Rojo, these players who probably wouldn't get near the first team can't do the job. And now for me, we go to Middlesbrough, they can do the job. They can get the win. You know what I mean? They got the win in the end, and that's the bottom line. The bottom line is this: you can send your second team, just like you can send them to fucking Lorsia, Zoya, whatever. You can also send them to Middlesbrough. The missed chances from Rashford. We saw the missed chance against Chelsea in the FA Cup. I saw the missed chance against and then I saw him not holding the ball up when we were 2-1 and we just needed that presence.
Just something to stick.
Now, if he's saying he's trying to learn off Ibrahimovic, he needs to learn both sides of what he's doing. First side is get your shots finished, because you've got more pace than anyone, so you've got enough time to compose yourself and put the ball in the back of the net. Second thing is, you need to learn game management. You know that when your team needs you the most, you shouldn't be trying to turn your man every time the ball comes up to you, because they get clever to that, and all they do is they go, all right, then I'm going to be stronger than him and win the ball no matter what. And that's what Rashford needs to learn. I know he's only a young kid, but that's the kind of things I want to see him learning. I don't want to see him just thinking, oh yeah, I want to hear all this, I'm learning this, I'm learning that, because what I saw that you learned was absolutely not that much. So I'll move on from Man United. I'm glad we're in fifth. We are two games in hand on Liverpool, who are only 4 points clear. And for me, no matter what team he puts out against any team, we should be getting the points. We've got West Brom at home next. If we get a draw, we don't deserve to be trying to get top four. And it's not because West Brom are a pushover, because look what they've just done. But we're at home, and even if we're away, I expect to win.
Move on to Spurs. You put the tweet out. Will losing Kane cost Tottenham top 4 and their FA Cup chances? Jason Maston said no, because a lot of the midfielders are weighing in with the goods, and they've got Dele Alli. I just don't think you understand. It's not just Dele Alli though. There's Son, there's Eriksen, there's flipping Janssen scoring from open play last game now as well. Mana stepping up.
In regards to Dele Alli, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, the guy steps up with goals. Eriksen steps up with goals. But what Kane offers you is, he offers you a direct threat. You've got the FA Cup. You'd prefer Kane in there over Son. You've got all these games going to come up. You'd prefer Kane in there over Son. I watched that Southampton-Tottenham game, and had Southampton been more clinical, they would have taken that game away from you.
Yeah.
And that's because normally when Kane's playing, you would have been 3-0 up, 4-0 up before they even scored. Because in that game, that's when Kane thrives early on.
Yeah.
Early, gets it done, gets the job done. He's a workhorse straight away, boom, boom, and you're done. Yeah? And that's when Dele Alli opens up the game more. I saw a bit on Gary Neville. Yeah?
Yeah.
Gary Neville, I don't know if anybody else has seen this, but I saw that today. That Gary Neville is saying that they shouldn't be allowed to sack managers throughout the season.
I'd love to see you have this conversation with DT from Arsenal Fan TV.
Fuck that guy. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, imagine you're playing for your club, yeah? You're vexed with your manager, but you're the star player, yeah? But you know that your manager can't get sacked till the end of the season anyway. Yeah. You're in a relegation battle. Do you think you're not playing? You're playing hard. You know what? Because you ain't trying to be in the Championship. You ain't trying to lose all these bonuses that you're supposed to be getting.
Yeah.
So you're going to play no matter what. I look at Leicester, yeah? Them players wouldn't be playing like that if they knew Ranieri was going to have to be there till the end of the season. Them snakes would sliver and deliver.
Snake City from now on.
Yeah? Well, Snake City Football Club would be slivering and delivering, yeah? Slivering and delivering every week, even if there was a rift. And they might go at the end of the season and say, listen, yeah, we played our hardest, but he's got to go. We've got problems with him. Yeah? Then they'll look at it and go, well, the player's not on your side anymore. Thanks for the season, but we're going to let you go. I'm in favour of it. I like it. I like the fact he's saying that. Because at the end of the day, I'm tired of this whole, you get to just be a punk-ass bitch playing football and getting paid your wages, but having your manager sacked.
The African guy who got man at match, and then I think he's called Anas. And then
he's definitely an ass.
Yeah, he's an ass. He's definitely
taking
that L. He thanked his wife and his girlfriend.
I don't see what.
And then you can see the exact moment where he kind of just goes, "Oh no," and he wanted to just get them words back in his mouth.
So, thank you very much for giving me this, and I appreciate my friends also, my wife and my girlfriend. Yeah, I mean my wife. Yeah, sorry to say, I'm so sorry, my wife. Listen.
But hilarious.
I 100% don't understand what the problem is. I know plenty of people with a girlfriend and a wife on the side. I know plenty of people like that. I don't see what the big... Listen, Anas, I've got your back, fam. I've got your back. Allow it. What's the worst that can happen? That's the first time you got that award. Thank all your baby mamas.
Yeah.
And your girlfriend. She deserves love too. She has to put up with this shit. I bet she washed his booze.
This has been two wives, one... This has been two bros, one couch. I've been Dozer.
I have actually been Marco.
We'll see you in the next one. Peace.